What's up, everybody? Just making a follow-up video to the Nexar dash cam review. I've had the Nexar for about a month now, I think a little over a month, and to be honest, it's absolute shit. I don't like it at all. The connectivity is horrible. After the last few updates, it has started to connect remotely, but it takes a while. Sometimes it takes up to 2 minutes to connect to it, depending on where you are. So I put the Owlcam back up. I subscribed to the Owlcam service. So I'm gonna do a comparison today. I'm gonna drive to Sam's Club and we're gonna see which has better video, which one you can actually read the license plates when you're driving around. The biggest thing we're gonna test is which one has better connectivity. So when I get to Sam's Club, I'm gonna park, I'm gonna go inside, and then I'm gonna try to remote connect to them, and we'll see which one takes longer to connect to. You know, I think one of the most important things about these dash cams, and you know, these aren't the cheap ones you can get for like 70, 80 bucks off Amazon. You know, these are premium ones. They come with the cost, but they're also supposed to work all the time, and you're supposed to be able to have remote connectivity. I feel like that's one of the selling points of these and why you spend so much money on them. So if that doesn't work, then what's the point? I think in a month and a half with the Nexar 1, I've only gotten notified one time when it was in guard mode. It was like a really loud Harley Davidson that drove past. And besides that, I haven't gotten any notifications. Like, I could go out to my car and open and close the door and I won't get notified. And with the Owlcam, I was getting notified for all those things. It would start recording and notify me all the time. You know, if I went into my car real quick, if someone bumped into it, if someone with a loud car drove past, and it also stays in that guard mode for a long time. When I go to Newark Airport, I park in the long-term parking, and I'll park for 7 days, and I'll be getting notifications throughout the whole week from the car. If someone parks in front of me, if someone makes a loud noise next to it. So that was a real good selling point of the Owlcam, and I feel like the Nexar just doesn't have that ability. You really don't get notified ever, and if you do want to log in and check remotely to your camera, it takes a real long time. It could take up to a minute or 2 minutes, and I don't know about you, but if I think someone's breaking into my car or I think someone just crashed into my car, you really want that to instantly pop up. You don't want to wait 2 minutes for it to pop up, because then the person could be gone, the car could be gone, and if it's not recording, you're beat. So when we get to Sam Club, we'll test that, the login ability. We'll do a side-by-side comparison of the videos while I'm driving. I'll also try and get some night videos later so we can compare those. And at the end, I'm just going to decide if I'm going to keep the Nexar or if I'm just going to go back to the Owlcam. And reliability is a real important thing. And if you don't have video nowadays, no one's going to believe you. It's going to be your word against theirs, and whoever they believe is really up to whoever's making that decision. So having good, reliable video is really key with these, because if they freeze, if they don't work, and you don't get a video clip of your accident or whatever happens, you're pretty much beat. So that'll be one of the big determining factors on which one I keep, and I think the remote connectability is a real important part too. So we'll check back in when we get to Sam's Club. Alright, in Sam's Club, we're going to try to connect to both the cameras. I have full service. I'm going to screen record it. And let's see how long it takes for both of them. Here we go. We'll do the Owlcam first.
Christina and Rachel back to check out, please. Christina and Rachel back to check out.
Opening the app. We're going to hit go live. And we're just getting black. There we go. Now it's up. You can see in and out. try the Nexar. We're at 2:30 and nothing still. We're just leaving Sam's Club, and what do we find out? Well, the Owlcam connected, I mean, pretty fast, almost immediately once you open the app. And the Nexar couldn't connect at all. I tried a couple times. I waited up to 2.5 minutes, and it just wouldn't connect to the camera. I mean, it gave me a message at some point, I think after a couple minutes, that maybe due to the area I was parked in, it couldn't get connected. But I mean, the Owlcam worked, my phone had full service, so I can't see it being a connection issue. I'll try it again when I get home, and I've connected from home before. It usually took about 2 minutes, but it actually connected. So, I mean, I guess I'll try that again just to at least get it on video. But it kind of sucks, you know what I mean? You pay all that money for the remote connectivity, and then it doesn't even work. So at that point, like, you know, what's the point? What's the point of paying the monthly service if it doesn't connect at all? Might as well just go buy a $70 dash cam from Amazon, and you'll just be able to record, and that's it. No connectivity, and you can save yourself a couple $100 plus the monthly fee. So, I mean, I guess we'll compare the footage when we get back and see if the Nexar's footage is just mind-blowing, and then maybe it's worth it not having the connectivity ability. But I doubt it. I honestly think I'm going to switch back to the Owlcam, and I think at the end of the video I'll make a decision after we look at the different quality and stuff. But it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't work well. 2 times so far with the Nexar, the app wasn't connecting to the camera at all. When you get in the car, it'll notify you on your phone saying it's streaming. So twice it wasn't telling me it was streaming. So I tried to fix it. I ended up having to disconnect the connection from the dash cam to the app in the phone, and then like reconnect it like it was a new dash cam again, and do an update, and then it worked again. So that happened twice so far. I don't know, it just sucks, man. I would just get the Owlcam. If you're in the market for an expensive dash cam that you want connectivity, get the Owlcam. If not, Linus Tech Tips just made a video for dash cams. You could watch that. He reviewed a whole bunch of cheap ones. I think he did like 10 in total and had 2 of the best picks. So if you're not in the market for an expensive dash cam that has connectivity, I would just go to Linus's video and watch and just pick one of those, because the expensive ones kind of suck. It's just the better of 2 evils is the Owlcam, because it works, but not great either, but it works way better than the Nexar. We're back at the house, we're watching the videos, and the Owlcam we were able to upload onto the computer, but unfortunately with the Nexar, we had problems, and no matter what I tried, I couldn't get a clip off of the Nexar. I could live view it on the phone, but there was no way to download it. I tried sending the links, and I'll show you on the video here. So the first clip is the Owlcam, and the quality's all right. I mean, it's not great. I think a GoPro would be better quality, to be honest, but I took a freeze frame, and you can make out the plate just barely of the car in front of me, and the car to the side, which was a little closer, the plate's a little clearer, so that's good.
Okay, presto.
But honestly, the quality's a little disappointing. But super easy to download the clip. When you're driving and you see something you want to record, you just say, okay, presto, and boom, it saves the clip for you, and you can just go in and download it right on the app. And this is the inside cam. The glare from the sun was making it a little crappy, but when we passed through the bridge, you could see it's pretty clear. I mean, it's a decent shot, and it's good for when your car is parked. If someone jumps in your car and you got the inside cam, you'll be able to get a look at them if they're trying to steal something from your car. So that's pretty nice. All right, so I'm trying to edit these videos, and with the Nexar, they give you two options to share the clip. You could email the clip, or you could save it to the phone. So I figured I would try emailing it. So I emailed the clip to myself. You're supposed to click on it, and then, I don't know. I mean, nothing's happening. I tried the 3 different clips, and I've been sitting here for 5 minutes and nothing. So, I mean, not surprising, another thing doesn't work with the Nexar. I'm gonna see if I could save the clips to my phone somehow. The problem is, the way Nexar works is you have to upload it to their cloud, then you have to download it to your phone or share the clip. So I figured it'd be easier just to share the clip to my email and then just take it right on the computer since the connection's faster, but I don't know, it just isn't working. So I'm gonna try downloading it to my phone and then saving it to my Google Drive, and then I could have it on the computer. All right, so this is me in the Nexar app, and now you're able to actually play the clip that you saved from the larger clip that you allegedly upload to the cloud, but I couldn't download it. As you can see, I clicked the download and it just went nowhere. It said 5 minutes to download, and then there's no time or anything like that. I couldn't find out where the file would go to. And then after I kept clicking it and it wouldn't even do anything. And I also tried sharing the link, as you see in the video before, and they just wouldn't download either. So it's, I mean, honestly, the Nexar camera is completely useless. It's a hunk of crap, and the company should be embarrassed that they're selling this. I mean, if anyone from Nexar is watching this video, this is a joke. Like, it's a really joke that you charge over $300 for this camera with the connectivity and the inside cam, and you can't even pull a clip from it. I mean, my main problem with both these cameras is they don't have a micro SD card reader that you could just slide a SD card in and download to that. I mean, I really don't understand how the only way to download clips from both of these cameras is through like a Wi-Fi or a Bluetooth connection. It would just be so much easier, especially like after you crash your car or something like that. You could just pop the micro SD card out and upload it on a computer and send it wherever it needs to go. You know, if you crash your car and the dash cam gets damaged, you're kind of beat. You can't connect to it, you won't be able to pull the footage. At least with an SD card, you could just pop the SD card out and it would still have the footage on it. So, I mean, I'm definitely gonna stop using the Nexar. I might just keep it mounted on my car. It'd be good as like a weapon. Besides that, I mean, it's kind of pointless. It's the worst dash cam I think I've ever had. The connectivity is horrible. You can't even get a clip off that you recorded. You can only play it back live on your phone, but there's no way to get it out unless you screen record it. So it's complete junk. They did several updates, it still doesn't work. So I wouldn't advise buying it. I would just get the Owlcam. I think that's what I'm gonna stick with. So it's frustrating, it's really frustrating that they would charge so much for a camera and it's complete garbage. But, all right, till the next